Bonjour, weekday wanderers. Welcome to Paris. Today we have a sunny day today. Today we're at the Menagerie at the Jardins des Plantes in the 5th arrondissement, right on the edge of the 13th and also on the edge of the Seine. Okay, so today, like I said, we've got a nice sunny day today, and it is the school holidays still, so I'm here with my children and they are wandering around somewhere with a friend. I haven't left them to their own devices. So yeah, today I thought I'd bring you here because it's a good place to bring the kids, and it's also one of my favourite places. I've been here many times. Why do I like this place? Well, because it's very historic. If you like zoos, of course, it's always a good reason to come here. And like everything else at the Jardins des Plantes, it is very historically significant. So let's see where I'm at the moment. I'm currently looking at the emus. So bonjour Judy. So for all the Australians in the house, make you feel a little bit home, here we have some emus. We have some little wee grey kangaroos. Okay. And we have a lot of noise from the neighbouring police force. Okay, so the cool thing about this museum, of course, is that it is, like I said, very historic. It is, in fact, the second oldest zoo in the world. So this was established officially back in 1793, about the same time that Louis XVI ended his life. So this all come out of the French Revolution. There were a lot of revolutionary ideas going on, one of which was learning about animals from over the world, and also treating them with a little bit more care than once was done. So this was set up, and of course the Jardins des Plantes had been established already for over 140 years at this point, 50 years. So it was a well-established garden. It was the King's Garden, and there were, apart from collecting all the beautiful trees and plants which came from all over the world, they also were adding to their collection live animals. So the menagerie here was it's 5.5 hectares, so it takes up approximately a quarter of the Jardins des Plantes. Okay, we're over at the monkey house at the moment, or the nagerie as they call it. It's still a bit early in the morning, so a lot of the singes are not out and about doing their thing. Over here we have some of the prized residents of the menagerie. So we have a family of orangutan. So there's a family of 5, I believe they are. So we have one up here. One down here. Okay, the oldest resident, her name is Nanette. She's been here since the 1960s, I believe. It's a little adolescent here. Emus, kangaroos, monkeys, and orangutan family, yes indeed. And if we look right up the top, we catch a glimpse of the little wee baby. I came and saw him when he was just newborn. So yeah, nice to see the orangutan family. So we have three generations of orangutans. Yeah. Okay. So this is as we say, we're at the Jardins des Plantes. So this is part of the Musée National de l'Histoire Naturelle, so the Natural History Museum. And there is also a second zoo, which is the one that I was at last Friday, which is, was it last Friday? No, it was last Wednesday, sorry. I'm losing track of days. Yeah, so that's a larger one, that's out at Vincennes. And that is obviously a lot bigger, and it was made to include a lot bigger habitats for the animals. So the limitation of this zoo is because it is in right in the middle of Paris. It is geographically, you know, they can't really go outwards anymore. So a lot of the enclosures are a lot small by international standards, but they do fairly well under the circumstances. A lot of the animals are also swapped out, so some of them will from time to time move to Vincennes, or the Museum of Natural History also have other zoos or wildlife reserves throughout Paris, throughout France, sorry. Okay. So let's see what we have over here. So there's a lot of deer-like species. There's a big collection of owls here. I like this one here because these are natives of New Zealand, so it's a little bit like coming back to New Zealand. So we saw the emu and kangaroos from Australia. Here we have some New Zealanders. So these are kia, which are alpine birds. They're alpine parrots, in fact. They're the only alpine parrots in the world. And we have there was a mating pair who had 4 babies, and so there's 6 of them in here. So where are we? It's difficult to see because of course they're camouflaged. Oh, we just swapped around to see me. We didn't want to see me. Let me swap back around again. Look. Okay, so over here we have the fauverie. Les fauves, ça veut dire, in other words, cats. Okay. This is my particularly favourite one here. Whether or not we actually see the occupant of this particular habitat, I'm not sure. It's always touch and go with zoos, of course. You don't know whether the animals are awake or out, or out and about or not. Looks like that's all closed, so probably still inside. Okay, so let's go have a look inside, shall we? So, Jenny Campbell. Is Jenny Campbell online? No, I can see her name, Jenny Campbell, being mentioned. So they have a number of different large cat species. That's what the fauverie refers to, large cats. Caracal. Okay. So this particular building is not as old as the rest of the zoo, but it's still quite an impressive building. Okay, so when the cats are inside, you can view from the inside of this building. Okay, so the caracal are not here. They're at the vet, I believe. There's the panther here. It's a Chinese panther. Here we go. Look at this beautiful animal. This one is so gorgeous. Probably itching to get outside. It's always quite enjoyed being outside. It's a great building, yes sturdy it is. Stunning creature. So that's the Chinese panther, and over here, obviously waiting for his exterior door to open, is the 4aôut de neige, or a snow panther, I guess, snow leopard. Here's another one, looking quite cozy, probably just woken up. It's kind of like how I look in the morning. There's another large cat in here somewhere. Oh, there it is up the top there. You cannot see probably, just see a few little spots up there. But again, probably just woken up. Good morning, Terry. Welcome back to the zoo. So Terry, let me know if you want to come to this zoo. I'd be happy to bring you back sometime. Jardins. So we're looking for rats of the clouds. Jardins. I'm assuming they're quite small animals, so can't see. Ah, here we go. We've got a bit of glare. You can see a little creature there. Can you see it? There we go, it's hiding from us. Okay, well, Terry, by all means, give me a yell and we'll set up a date. Cafe drinks. If you get thirsty, as we saw before, there are toilets on the outside, so there's lots of toilets around the property. So whilst you're in here, it's all good. So coming in here, of course, we had to show our pass sanitaire. You have to get tickets beforehand, before you come, which you can do online, and that books you in for the morning or the afternoon, or wherever you want to come. Okay. So obviously we've got a lot of very different animals here. A bit of overlap. Here's a tip here. I didn't realise that these animals are aquatic. I came here one day and couldn't see this guy, and then it turned out he was underwater for about 10 minutes. So they're a little like hippopotamus in that respect. Okay, so of course these are the exterior habitats of the cats. Okay, so just whipping through the other sorts of animals we have here. Like I said, we have quite a few birds of prey here. We have lots of deer-like species. We have flamingos. There's an aviary with exotic water fauna, flora, fauna. They have red pandas, which are more like raccoons. They're very cute. You can actually see those from the outside. There's rats in here apparently. It's called a rat poilu. Okay, sorry, you're looking at vegetation. Right. So yeah, it's a nice little zoo to visit. Like I said, it's right in the middle of town, so it's easily accessible. This is where I had lost the tapir one day. Didn't know it was there, and next thing you just emerged out of the water. Okay, I think this might be a dead end here. So let's go back around this way. So yeah, I guess that's just a little bit of the zoo at, well, the Menagerie at the Jardins des Plantes. So of course when one has finished going around the menagerie, one can go and visit the gardens afterwards or beforehand or whatever. And of course there's all sorts of other attractions that one might like to look at while they're here. But of course, as I said, you need to get tickets beforehand, which you can do online, and you show those when you enter at the gate. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you for joining me on my sunny, lovely day walk at the Jardins des Plantes Menagerie. And we'll see you again on Friday. I'm going to take you for a little walk in my neighbourhood on the 14th. Stay tuned and see. So that's Friday at 10:30. Thank you again, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.